So, today's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit more focus. But you may say, wait, what are we focusing on? Where are we going? Well, I'm going to tell you, we're focusing on the Salvo. QRS Salvo, that is. Oh, and we're going to the range. The QRS was a product that we developed because we knew that not everybody needed all the features that the low profile system offered, and they could use it in an even more low profile configuration. And so we released the QRS last year. Big hit, a lot of positive feedback on that. And some of the feedback we got was people would like more ammo than what the original QRS offered. So the QRS Salvo was born. So whether that's a lot of pistol ammunition or a lot of rifle ammunition, we got you. That's why we can't have nice things. Gotta get gas. Another cool thing about having a lot of ammo on your belt, especially in a package that's as small as the QRS Salvo allows, is that it's actually more efficient for speed reload. So if you've been running gear on your chest for any amount of time, you know that that's typically considered more of an administrative area, and if you want maximum biomechanical efficiency for your reloads, especially if time counts, in a time is life situation, then you're going to want to do a reload off of your belt. Hershey. You think we should ask for chocolate? I wonder if they're tired of that. We should go to the range. Alright, so now that we're at the range, let me show you what I've been talking about. The difference with the Salvo and the QRS Salvo is that sweet ammo capacity. Safety first. Alright, let's use some of that ammo. Alright guys, so don't get me wrong. Getting those good training evolutions in when you're doing a bunch of reloads on the range is a lot of fun. Everybody likes busting caps. But let's get down to some serious business. One of the reasons that you may need a lot of ammunition on your belt is because you're operating in an environment, don't judge me for the whole operating thing. It's, phone board, shooting dudes, whatever. The point is that if you're in an operational environment where you may legitimately get in a gunfight, where you need a lot of ammunition, especially if you need a lot of ammunition quickly, is having it located on your body where you can do ergonomic reloads. What I mean is having maximum biomechanical efficiency for your reloads. So if you've worn gear on your chest for any amount of time, you know that unless it's a bad situation, this is pretty much an administrative area, especially if your magazines have any kind of bungee or strap retention to them. It's just going to take forever to get to them. That's a bad thing, especially if you're operating in an urban environment. A lot of military and government action is moving into urban environments where the combat is extremely close range. So again, having these sources of ammunition in a biomechanically efficient area is going to speed up your reloads a ton. Having this system where it is really allows you to conceal it a number of ways. Pretty much however you can come up with. So obviously you can take this off, put it in a bag, in your car, or whatever the case may be, whatever your mission dictates. And when I say mission, don't just think military, guys. There's a lot of different uses for this gear out there. It's just as applicable for law enforcement and civilian responsibly armed citizens as it is for military. Wherever you decide to keep it, whether that's, like I said, in a bag or in your vehicle, next to your nightstand, putting on is quick. And I'll show you two ways why. One, if you're like me and you wear a Velcro belt for your everyday carry, then the inside of this belt is Velcro, and so it just goes right on and stays right in place. However, if you don't have a Velcro belt for your everyday carry, no big deal. We sell something called the Micro Grip Panel, and what that is, it's a rubberized and textured Velcro insert that goes under the belt, and it'll stick to anything. I mean, you can throw that thing on naked in the middle of the night if you need to, it'll stay right there. But if you're donning it over clothes or a coat or whatever, it's going to stay in place exactly where you need it to be. And that's a big help, especially when the moment chooses you, as so many of us are in situations where we don't initiate contact, we're responding to contact. So like I was talking about before, this setup is just as applicable for civilians and law enforcement as it is for military. So right now I've got it stashed in the Vertex Gamut bag. Let me show you how easy it is to get on. So just pull it right out of the bag. Here it is, all nice, set up, ready to go. Cobra buckle comes undone. Goes on our Velcro everyday carry belt. Ready to put in work. So another really nice thing about the QRS Salvo is vehicle operations. Now that doesn't just mean military or cool guys in faraway places. Look, we all drive cars pretty much every day. So if you need to wear this for whatever reason, it's not going to hem you up when you're trying to get in and out of your vehicle with seat belts or other gear or weapons. It's not going to hurt your back because you're not sitting on anything. The magazines stop right around your 7 o'clock, and therefore you got nothing to put your back against except a nice comfy seat. That's a really, really nice thing, especially for those of us who have to spend long time periods in vehicles, whether you're driving or patrolling, whatever the case may be. All right, guys, so let me take you through the features that differentiate the QRS Salvo from the original QRS. All right, so number one, the biggest feature here you're going to see is the mag stacker. So we introduced the mag stacker a little while ago, and when we integrated it into the QRS, that's really when the product came together. So you can see here we have two AR-15 magazines in the space that would normally take up about 1.5 magazines, and that allows us to get these 4 pistol mags up front and still maintain that overall profile that's going to be nice and slim, and like I said before, not interfere with your using vehicles or any of those kinds of situations. Alternately, we can have 3 AR-15 magazines in the same space and have 2 pistol mags up front, and actually that'll end up taking over a slightly smaller footprint overall. Alternately, you can have all pistol magazines or even all rifle magazines all stacked up. It really is user configurable based on your mission set and what you need. And then to balance out the QRS Salvo system, we have the Vantage OWB holster. This one is set up for the Canik TP9 SFX with Enforce APL Gen 3 and an RMR. As a side note, all of our holsters are optics compatible. And that's really the entire QRS Salvo system. All right, guys, so thanks for coming on this little adventure with me, learn about the QRS. If you have any questions, as always, you can put them in the comments below, hit us up on any of the social media channels, or just give us a call. We'd love to chat. See you next time.